We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. One out, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-1 the count. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled off. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Runner's back. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2000 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. For the Red Sox.
Leading up for the
now the
Yankees,
pitch.
the third baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
First pitch of the at-bat. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Benintendi is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rafael Devers. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now the Red Sox DH, Josh Fuentes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count even at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Clint Frazier will be next. Popped him up. Devers moving to his left. 1 out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Benintendi is there, 2 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Voit ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Right down Main Street. Caught him looking. One left for the Red.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-2.
At the ball.
Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Xander Bogaerts goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Christian Vasquez sent packing for the second out of the inning. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Goes in time, and that's out number one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And another foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Josh Fuentes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Frazier is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Heading out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
In now, Luke Voit, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Barnes backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first down.
Now back. Left field.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Now back.
So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Rounded down the third baseline.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting. Detective.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Okay.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the... Ready now, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Miguel Andujar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Martinez on the run, and no one will track it down. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Down the third baseline. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Here now is Rafael Devers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
designated hitter.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. One out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This is in the air out to right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Clint Frazier. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. No balls and 1 strike.
Verdugo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Marcus Walden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees. The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Bogarts has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rafael Devers goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Michael Chavis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. To the plate now, Josh Fuentes. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 29.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Nope. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. James Paxton with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan, please. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Aaron Judge has gone hitless to this point in the ballgame, so his 16-game hitting streak could be in jeopardy if he can't cash in here. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Josh Fuentes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5.
Mike, you can. Come
Trying
on.
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Off the plate,
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, baby.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Marcus Walden grabs the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save.
It was a bomb on the stick. That was what?
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Gio Urshela has not registered a base hit to this point, and in case you're not aware, that means his 18-game hitting streak could be in jeopardy if he can't come through. 1-0 the count.
Do it. No one better. Come on. Here you go. No one better.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Hicks rounds third and is striding for home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And they'll slap the tag on.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yanks get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Adam Ottavino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jonathan Holder records the save, his 4th of the season.
Obviously, like what else everywhere. It's fire.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First to four to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero, to start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move them up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Garrett Cole. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Gleyber Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Adames brings it in, and that's the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .346 batter. He's taken him deep once. Cody Reed is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Fouled away. One strike now from Cole. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Austin Barnes.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
What?
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
What? He literally probably just walks up. Sing, sing.
The ball and 2 strikes.
He said, sing, sing.
Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The first baseman.
In now, Luke Voigt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. First delivery to him on the way.
The center fielder.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off.
Batting ninth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Come.
Let's play ball. 3. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays. Number 4.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And up next for the Rays, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back at the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
That evens it up, 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And Judge is off and running. Pitch outside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now the 2-1. Looked at for ball 3.
No strike.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Popped him up. Choi ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 48.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll strike out here. Yet again. It's been a ball game to forget the Chaz is Rowe. Enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and rotation, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Grounded to short. Adames scoops it up, and he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw won't get him. The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Number 17, Austin.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gary Sanchez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Gary Sanchez.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Gary Sanchez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Here's the first pitch to him. Yoshi Tsutsugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Easy, baby. That was so easy, baby.
The sword ladies of fire. Fire. And take over the And why does this man have big eyes? Max, why does this man have big eyes?
Let's go, y'all. Noah, look at, you see this?
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Luke Voigt is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Sorry, I have to hit a grand slam real quick.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Ball.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Go now, come on now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Andujar at third, Urshela at second, LeMahieu at first, 1 gone. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam!
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well,
and that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Luke Voigt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Wait, where's Zeus? Don't tell me he's only taking it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
This Max, look at him. He's all by himself.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strike.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Nobody.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way.
Miguel Andujar. First pitch, 305.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That is third.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The 1-2.
He wanted me. Blue. What's up, Blue? Fuck you.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
First offering on its way. Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Altuve, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here's Yuli Gurriel. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Gurriel is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 15 long balls and 37 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Into the box, Clint Frazier.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
The count 1-1.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. First offering on its way. Alex Bregman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder.
Josh Reddick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it. So here's Austin Barnes, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound, and he goes to second with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Miguel.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at 3rd. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Andujar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. And the throw sails right past him at the plate. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. No balls and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate now, Mike Tauchman.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wait.
Ouch, that one hit him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Clint Frazier would be next. There's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Popped up.
And Duhar.
Oh, and this drops in the infield. In to score, the runner from third.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
1 run is scored. Now the third man is scored.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Number 39.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before they hang a 9 spot on him. Digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now playing shortstop. Number 29. Gio Urshela.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Time of the ball.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Luis Severino still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Up next to the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batted, third baseman,
Alex Bregman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Last strike now for Houston. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booing the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Hit weekly back to the mound. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Gurriel, the runner at third. Bregman over at second. Springer at first, 2 out in the inning. So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Reddick takes his third strikeout of the day. A 5-0 finish tonight. So the Bronx Bombers earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Justin Verlander. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Aaron Hicks has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three. And they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes. To Hicks now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting. The first base.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 9-8 contest. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And now a pitch that hits him here. But hang on. They're going to say he went after it. And that's strike 3.
Draw.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Play ball. Out.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Torres leads off first with 1 away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Miguel Andujar will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun on the run. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Torres isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Fastball runs inside and gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now